What do you feel is the biggest difference as you jump from futures to the tour level and even from the juniors before that in the level of competition?
In my opinion, the biggest difference is that everybody can play at every level, but here it just seems like it's even tougher. It just seems that the level just keeps expanding. Where there's no easy matches anywhere, but at this level especially, I think everybody's very, very good, and you have to play your best to win. And if you don't, you lose.
For those of you who don't know you, how would you describe your playing style?
I play aggressive. I try to play aggressive, and I try to take the ball early and take time away from my opponent and play aggressive and do the most I can to win.
You're working right now with former ATP pro and four-time ATP champion Taylor Dent. What has he done for your fitness and your overall game?
Well, the biggest impact that he's had on my game right now has been the serve. He's improved my serve tremendously, and also, but that's not the only difference that he's had on my game. I mean, from everything from the forehand, backhand, serve, volley, movement, off the court stuff, everything, he's made a huge impact, and I honestly wouldn't be here where I am without him.
You've had an interesting path in going down to Argentina and training on clay courts. It's sort of a break from the norm here in the States, where everyone's training on hard courts. What was the rationale behind that, and how has that improved your movement in particular?
Well, when I was 15, I'm from Rhode Island, and that's where I was training, and half the year or more is indoor hard. And I was a good striker of the ball, but I wasn't the best at moving or setting up points. So I went down to South America to basically learn how to move and learn how to set up points, and that made all the difference really in my game. And when I was 14, that was the best place, in my opinion, for me to train.
And finally, you had the opportunity last year to train with Roger Federer. Can you just describe the impact he had and what the experience was like?
Obviously, it was an amazing experience. Play with the greatest of all time, someone that I idolized. I watched every single match of his, and I rooted for him against everybody. So it was an amazing experience, and I'm very grateful for it. But I think the biggest thing I learned from it was what he did on the court during practice wasn't so much different than what I did, and I saw that level is reachable, and it's not something that's impossible. But I mean, obviously it takes a lot of hard work, but it showed me that I could maybe someday be there.